The lights are on and the fans are ready after a long day of waiting and preparation as we have a terrific game in store. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Toledo Rockets. The Rockets headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. Running inside, it's Hayden. Never seems to take the big hit, finds enough room to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Back to throw, it's Nolan. That's caught, it's Johnson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Shoots it to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. So the Toledo Rockets offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Looking to pass. It's Richter. Fires left side. It's Smith. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on.
They'll go to the counter, and he never had. And it's just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big 3rd down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Give to the running back.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Crosby. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create.
Makes a grab and room to run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, run. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll crank up this drive from the line. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hand. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
Complete. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to the well. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the defense gets home and makes a play. 37-yard line. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. On the run, it's Hayden. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got a man. It's Chapman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacancy, I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Smith. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pressure coming. Got it. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose. He's at the and he scores! Toledo.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. He fires one deep down the right side. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayden. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at all.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Makes the grab over the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Richter. Unloads it left. The sure hands, it's White. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Rockets moving quickly to the line. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Running inside, it's Smith. There's a little room there. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Hauls it in. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Unloads quickly. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Got it, looking for the first down. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Rushes on him. He gets away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Richter. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Never a doubt. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Run inside. It's Hayden. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Looking for a crease. It's Hayden. Got a little grass. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Running inside. It's Hayden. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got rid of it just in time. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Richter. He's looking deep. Pulls it in on the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Rockets. With they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop it?
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Trying play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the offense... Stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Bringing the heat, and they got him.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it. Breaks the tackle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Crosby. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Richter. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Time to take a shot. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
They'll go back to work on offense. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Nolan. It's complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment...
There he goes! Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Robinson will throw. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together.
He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
He'll keep it on second down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. Here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, they don't connect on that throw, but you're seeing the 2-minute drill live and in full effect for this offense, something they practice each and every single week, looking for the sidelines, using the clocks, understanding the timeout situation. But these are plays they feel like they can run in their sleep to put themselves in position to kick a field goal here late.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The run inside. It's Smith. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Off the play fake. Makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he'll break the plane for a touchdown.
Mano a mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Robinson looking to pass. Here's the pressure. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And he tacks on the extra point. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Delay to the back. It's Hayden. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
First play of overtime, run the football. I like that, right? Let everybody settle in. It's a big moment, a lot of adrenaline to end the football game. Now we can settle back in, get our offense in a rhythm. Let's get ready to put some points on the board.
They'll go right back to the run. Push down for the tackle. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Keeps it himself. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. Finds his man. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Robinson will throw. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. The snap sets up to throw. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Got his man. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Takes a snap, wants to throw. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Two-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as